Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you all are doing well this morning, and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I am so excited that I get to be live again with you all. I really missed you, but I was doing a lot of workshops and things so that way I can incorporate new things for our class while we are continuing to do this virtual school and distance learning. So, parents, I will be sending you new information, and I will also be creating a new tutorial guide on how to use the Mayan page, which is going to be on your child's student portal. And that is going to be where you are going to read books. So I've already assigned a couple books. So once I get more into that, I will be sending you all that and I will be showing you how to access it. I just want to say good morning to Camila. Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Shamar. Good morning, Artis. And good morning to the Bradley family. That is my big sister and my nieces and my nephew and my brother-in-law. So thank you all who have tuned in so far for joining. We are going to have a wonderful day. So let's get started with our music for today. Good morning, EJ. Good morning to you. Our day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning to you. Are we ready? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Our day is beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning to you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Good morning, Mr. Godinez. Good morning, Liam. I hope you're doing well today and you had a wonderful weekend. All right, boys and girls, let's do our number rock. Are we ready? Let me get my guitar. Is it in your room? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go. We're singing a number rock. I said, let's go. We're singing a number rock. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go! Singing a number rock. I said, let's go! Singing a number rock. All right. Who is ready for some ABC rock? I know I am. A, B, C. A, B, C. D, E, F, G. D, E, F, G. H, I, J. H, I, J. K, L, M, N, O, P. K, L, M, N, O, P. Good morning, Tanisha. S, Q, R, S. T, U, V. T, U, V. W. W. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. Come on. Oh, boy. We're singing our alphabet. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I said, oh, boy. We're singing our alphabet. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. A, B, C. A, B, C. D, E, F, G. D, E, F, G. H, I, J. H, I, J. K, L, M, N, O, P. K, L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S. Q, R, S. T, U, V. T, U, V. W. W. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. Come on. Oh, boy. We're singing our alphabet. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I said, oh, boy. We're singing our alphabet. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Awesome. How many days are in a week? 7. That is correct. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Good morning, Ariel. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Barney's birthday. Barney's birthday? Well, I don't know if we have any birthdays coming up, but I know we do have a holiday coming up. And the holiday coming up is Easter. Yay! Who's excited for Easter? I know I am. All right. If we have 7 days in a week, we have 12 months in a year.
January, February, March, and April, May, and June, and July. August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, and April, May, and June, and July. August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Oh, these are the months of the year. Fill them with joy and with cheer. The months of the year.
Great job. Let's talk about what today is. Yesterday was Sunday. Today is Monday. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. Ha, ha, ha. What is today? Today is Monday. What is today? Today is Monday. What is today? Today is Monday. Monday all day long. Drink a milkshake if you're ready for Monday. Drink a milkshake if you're ready for Monday. Drink a milkshake if you're ready for Monday. Monday all day long. Use a magnifying glass if you're ready for Monday. Use a magnifying glass if you're ready for Monday. Use a magnifying glass if you're ready for Monday. Monday all day long. Moo like a cow if you're ready for Monday. Moo like a cow if you're ready for Monday. Moo like a cow if you're ready for Monday. Monday all day long. Leap over the moon if you're ready for Monday. Leap over the moon if you're ready for Monday. Leap over the moon if you're ready for Monday. Monday all day long. Moon, moo, magnifying glass, milkshake, and Monday, they all start with letter M. M says M says Every letter has a sound and M says If today is Monday, what month are we in? If you said April, you are correct. We are in the month of April. What letter does April start with? It starts with letter A. Is it short A at the beginning or long A at the beginning? If you said long A, you are correct. And remember, when vowels say their name, it is the long sound. So long A says A, long A says A. Every letter has a sound, and long A says A. So not only does April have the long A sound at the beginning, but so does angel, acorn, apron, and airplane. They all have the long A at the beginning. Great job, boys and girls. Give yourselves a hand clap, a round of applause. Awesome. All right. So for today, we are going to learn a new letter. Our new letter for this week is O. O. Yay, O. Notice I have this little symbol on top of the letter O's. Remember when I said it's a smiley face? If you see a smiley face, that means it is a vowel, and the vowel is a short sound. So today we're going to talk about short O. Does anyone know what short O says? Short O says ah. Short O says ah. Every letter has a sound, and short O says ah. Let's look at our words today that start with short O. We have octopus, octagon, owl, on, otter, onion, and olives. They all begin with a short O sound. So let's talk about each picture. Now, an octopus is an animal that lives in the ocean or the sea. Remember, those are synonyms because they both mean the same thing. Now, what's special about an octopus? Its legs. How many legs does an octopus have? 8. An octopus has 8 legs. Whenever you hear the word octo, that means 8. So if this is an octopus, he has 8 legs. Now, octopuses have 8 legs, and on their legs, they have suckers on their tentacles, suckers. And what those suckers do, it helps them stick and hold on to things. Now, octopus, they also have this black ink that they shoot out. And the reason they shoot out that black ink is for protection, to defend themselves. When an octopus feels like it is in danger, it'll shoot out the black ink. And when the black ink comes out, it spreads all over the water. And it's very hard to octopus an opportunity to swim away. So that's why octopus have black inks as a way to defend themselves. How many sides? 8. It's a shape with 8 sides. Let's count the sides on our octagon. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An octagon is a shape with 8 sides. Now, you've seen an octagon before in person. Whenever you are driving in the street or you are walking on the sidewalk, and at the end of the sidewalk, you see a sign. What kind of sign do you think you see? A stop sign. A stop sign is the octagon shape. It has 8 sides. An owl. An owl is a type of bird. And at night, or whenever you hear an owl, it goes, hoo, hoo. That is the sound that it makes when it's communicating. Hoo, hoo. Now, an owl is an animal that is nocturnal. Everyone say nocturnal. Good morning, Rudolph. An animal that is nocturnal is an animal that sleeps during the daytime and is up at night. So, what do you think an owl does at night? Well, an owl likes to hunt for food at night. So that's why it's nocturnal. It sleeps during the day, and at night it's up and hunting for food. What kind of food do you think that owls like to eat? Well, they love to eat mice and all kinds of little animals. So if they eat animals and animals have meat inside of them, what kind of eater is an owl? Is an owl an herbivore or a carnivore? If you said carnivore, you are correct. And a carnivore is a meat eater. They eat meat. So what do you think an owl has that indicates that they are carnivores or meat eaters? Well, when you look at its feet, they have sharp claws. And those sharp claws are used for grabbing their prey, their food that they're going to eat. And their beaks, they have sharp beaks to help them hold on to their food and eat their food. So that's what helps them indicate that they are carnivores, that they have sharp teeth, a sharp beak, and they have sharp claws to help them capture their food. So an owl is a nocturnal animal that stays up at night, and they hunt for their food, which makes them carnivores, meat eaters. On. What does it mean when something is on? Well, it just means you turned it on. Like this light. When you turn on the light, you can see it's shining. So it is on. And you use a light switch. When you flip it up, that means the light is on. Now, another word that I have that also has the short O sound is off. So when it is off, you turn the light switch off and the light doesn't shine anymore because it is off. Now, on and off, both of those words are what? They do start with short O, but they are antonyms. Remember, an antonym is what? Words that are opposite. So the opposite, the antonym for on is off. And the antonym for off is on. They are both opposite antonyms. An otter. I love otters. They are one of my favorite animals, not just because they're so cute, but what they can do. An otter is an animal that lives in water. They hang out in the water. They can be on land too, but they spend most of their time in the water. Now, sometimes they can live in the ocean or they can live in a forest that has a lake inside, but they like to spend their time around the water. Now, an interesting fact about otters. Otters, when they sleep laying in the water on their backs. And when they're sleeping on their backs and they're with another group of otters, they like to hold hands. Now, the reason why otters hold hands in the water is because when you're in the water and you have waves, you're doing what? You're moving. So, if I'm laying down in the water and I fall asleep, I'm going to move away from my family. So I'm going to drift. When you say drift, everyone say drift. When you drift away, you are floating away. So otters hold hands while they sleep so they can all stay together. Because if they drift away, they won't be separated from each other. They will all stay together when they wake up from sleeping. So that's an interesting fact about otters. Otters sleep on their backs and they hold hands with each other so they don't drift away and separate. Onion. An onion is a type of vegetable. It's a vegetable that people like to use in their food, for flavor, or to cook. Now, notice whenever they say you cut an onion, they say you cry. It doesn't really mean that you're crying like you're sad. It's just the onions, when you cut them open, they have like this really strong chemical that makes your eyes tear up and burn. So that's why when you cut an onion, you have to be very careful because if you're too close to it, it's going to make your eyes water. Okay? Last thing, olives. Olives, surprisingly, Miss Fonseca learned something. Everyone learned something new. So it's not just teachers are teaching, we also learn things. So an olive is actually a fruit and they grow on trees. So olives can be green or they can be black. Usually when they're green, it means they're not ready. But when they're black, it means they are ready to eat. But people do eat green olives. You just have to prepare them a certain way in order for you to eat them. But olives are types of fruits that grow on trees. Now, olive is something that was used in ancient times. Remember when we used the word vintage in class? Vintage and ancient are synonyms. They both mean the same thing. And they both mean very, very, very old, okay? So in ancient times and really, really, really old times, olives were very popular. When something is popular, that means everyone knows what it is and everybody likes it. So they are popular. Now they use olives to eat, but they also use olives to make oil. So whenever you hear your parents cooking and they're talking about olive oil, they come from these little things. And that's how they use oil to cook or to make stuff or to put in their food or whatever. So olives, oil, or you can eat olives as a food. So let's go over all of our words that are short O sound. Now remember, short O says ah, short O says ah. Every letter has a sound, and short O says ah, like ah, ah, octopus, ah, ah, octagon, ah, ah, owl, ah, ah, on, ah, ah, otter, ah, ah, onion, ah, ah, olives. All of those words start with O and they have the short O sound. Ah. Great job, boys and girls. So we learned our new letter for this week. All right. So not only are we learning a new letter, but we are learning a new science lesson for today. Today, I wanted to teach you all about plants because in the springtime, which you all were sent videos and things to watch and games to play about spring. And during the springtime, a lot of plants and trees, they all grow back during the spring. They're getting ready to blossom. When things blossom, they're opening up. Okay? So this week, we wanted to talk about plants that we eat. So I made this poster for you all that we're going to take a look at today. And it's talking about different plants that we eat. So plants that we eat. So let's look at the first two here. All right, plants that we eat. Now, the first type of plants that we eat are from trees, things that grow in trees. Now, plants that usually grow in trees that we eat are apples, pears, peaches, and plums. Those are examples of plants that grow in trees. Now, apples, pears, peaches, and plums. What kind of foods are those? If you said fruits, you are correct. Now, what makes all of these fruits? That's right, because they have seeds inside of them. Fruits always have seeds inside, and those seeds can be used to grow more. So if I want to grow apples and I have a nice grown apple that I can eat and I bite into it and I see seeds inside, I can use those seeds to plant more apples to make. Now, again, plants that you eat that are in trees are usually fruits like apples, pears, peaches, and plums. Now, Roots. Another types of plants that we eat are roots. Now, roots are usually plants that grow under the ground, inside of the dirt. A synonym for dirt is, if you said soil, you are correct. So in the soil or in the dirt, you have root plants that grow like carrots, radishes, beets, potatoes, and sweet potatoes. Those are types of plants that grow in the ground. Now, all of these types of foods are what? If you said vegetables, you are correct. So usually what grows under the ground, in the dirt, in the soil, in the roots, are vegetables. These vegetables, carrots, like you can see in this picture, the carrot is under the ground. It's under the dirt, and that's how it grows. Now, in order for you to know if the plant is ready to be eaten, a carrot or any of these other vegetables, they usually grow some greenery, some little plant on top. Now, when you see a plant sticking out like that, it usually tells you that it is ready to be taken out of the ground and taken home to eat. So if you see this little plant on top, that usually lets you know that your vegetable is ready to be eaten. Now, when you get fruits or vegetables from your garden or from your trees or inside the soil, it's best to wash off the plants. If you don't wash them off, what are you going to get? That's right, you're going to get germs. Now, because if they're growing on things, there might be little bugs or dirt, so you don't want to put those things in your mouth. So when you take them home with you from your garden or from your trees, you have to wash them off to get all those germs off before you can eat them. So the types of plants we eat are trees and roots. Usually what grows in the trees are fruits, and usually what grows in roots are vegetables. Let's look at another group of things that we eat. Now, we have vines. Vines are plants. Remember when we talked about this one? Pumpkins. Vines are curly plants. Plants that look like curly hair. They're long and curly and stringy with a lot of beads. Now, vines are a mix of vegetables and fruits that grow on them, like pumpkins, zucchini, tomatoes, strawberries, and beans. Now, beans aren't necessarily fruits or vegetables. Remember in class, we said beans are what? They are a protein. So beans are the only proteins that grow on vines. But a lot of these that grow do have seeds inside. But even though pumpkins are vegetables, they still contain seeds, so that way you can use them to replant more. But also, if you don't want to use them to plant more pumpkins, people can cook them and make them as a food. So you can use them as pumpkin seeds to eat. Now, all of these can grow on vines. Now, above the ground, these are plants that grow above the ground. Now, instead of growing in the dirt, in the soil, like the carrots and the radishes, these grow on top of the ground, on top of the soil. So we have lettuce, spinach, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. Your green vegetables, all your green things. A lot of these you use to make a salad or something. But all your greenery, your green vegetables are what grows above the ground. Just like this lettuce that I drew on top. When it is ready, you'll see it pop up right on top of the ground. So let's look at all these plants that we eat. We eat tree plants like these fruits, apples, pears, peaches, plums. We eat roots like carrots, radishes, beets, potatoes, sweet potatoes. We eat vine plants like pumpkins, zucchini, tomatoes, strawberries, and beans. And we eat plants that are above the ground, like lettuce, spinach, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. So all of these things are plants that we eat. I hope you enjoyed that, boys and girls. Now, let's do our alphabet book for today. Okay? Are we ready? A, apple. Eat your apple. B, ball. Bounce your basketball and booyah. C, computer. Type really fast on your computer. Send in your work. Turn off your computer. Close your computer. D, doll. Rock your baby doll. If she's asleep, put her in her crib. E, elephant. Show me your elephant. All right, bye-bye, zoo. F, fingers. Fiddle your fingers. Flick a fly. Eat a French fry. G, gumball. Chew your gum. Blow a bubble. Bigger, bigger, and pop. H, helicopter. Move your propeller really, really fast and slow it down. I, itchy. What's making us itchy today? Oh, I think I got bit by red ants. Oh, it's making me itchy. J. What are we gonna do? Jump. K. Keys. All right, put your keys in the ignition. Start your motorcycle. And now we're gonna ride into the sunset. L. Lollipop. Lick your lollipop. If your stick is made out of gummy sticks, eat it up. If you have a lumber stick, throw it in the garbage. M. Monkey. Baby monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mommy monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Daddy monkey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. N. What is the antonym for yes? No. O, our letter of the week. Octopus. How many legs does an octopus have? That's right, 8, because octo means 8. Show me your octopus. Oh, I think we're being chased by an orca. Ah! P. Pizza. If you have a pepperoni pizza and it's perfect today, you're gonna kiss the pizza. Q. Queen. Put on your crowns. And what are you gonna do? Slay all day. Slay all day. R. Rain. Make sure you have your umbrellas, because if not, you're gonna get sick. S. Snake. Show me your snake. Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na. T. Tiger. Baby tiger. Mommy tiger. Daddy tiger. Roar! U. What is the antonym for down? Up. V. Vacuum. Vacuum the carpet. Make sure you don't vacuum your mom. W. Window. Open up the window. Oh, there's bees coming. Shut it. Oh, who saved the bird? If you save your bird, hold up your bird. Tweet, 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 tweet. X. Ox. What are you going to do? Ram it. Y. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Z. Z. Zipper. Zip your lip. Great job, boys and girls. All right. Let's do our what is it back. What is it? What is it? What is it? Do you know? What is it? What is it? What is it? Do you know? Let's see. What is in our what is it bag for today? We have a little furry friend today. This is an otter. Now look at the otter. He has a long tail, little legs with his whiskers. Remember what I said about otters when they're sleeping in the water, they're on their backs. And if they're with other otters, they hold hands so they don't drift away from each other. Let's see what else do we have. Oh, I have a picture of a stop sign. Now, what shape is the stop sign? It is an octagon. So how many sides does an octagon have? 8. Let's count together. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. An octagon has 8 sides. Now, I told you earlier, a stop sign is an octagon shape. So what are stop signs for? That's right. Tell you to stop, that you can't move. When you see this, That means don't move. There might be other cars or other people or things passing by. So when you see the stop sign, you have to stop and wait. When the street is clear, then you cross the street. But do we cross the street by ourselves, boys and girls? No. We always hold our parents' hands. Let's see, what else do we have? You've probably never seen this before, but this is an oxygen mask. Oxygen. Now, this is used for your face. When you put on an oxygen mask, you put it on your face. Now, you're wondering, what is oxygen? Oxygen is air that you use to breathe. It helps you breathe. Now, where do you breathe from? What body part helps you breathe? Think of the inside. What inside of your body? Not on the outside, the inside. What inside of your body helps you to breathe? That's right, your lungs. You have a lung on this side of your chest and a lung on this side inside of your chest. They help you breathe. Those are the parts of your body that need oxygen in order for you to breathe the air. So a person who uses an oxygen mask uses it when they're having trouble breathing, like this. So they breathe in and out. Breathe in and out, and they suck up all that oxygen. It comes out of this hole here, and it's a long cord that is connected to an oxygen tank that has air for them to help them breathe. Now, Miss Fonseca has this because sometimes when I'm sick, I get very asthmatic. When I'm asthmatic, that means I have really a lot of difficulties breathing and I cough a lot. So I use this sometimes to help me breathe, to give me the oxygen that I need so I can breathe, so I don't have to keep coughing. So oxygen mask. Last thing in our what is it bag, we have a jar of olives. Remember, olives are fruits, types of fruits that grow on trees. So olives, these olives you can use to eat. So these are green olives that you use for eating. Now, also you can use olives to make oil. Now, what is one thing that all these words have in common? Olives, oxygen, octagon, and otter. That's right. They all start with the letter O, and they have the short O sound. And what sound does short O make? Ah, ah. Short O says ah. Short O says ah. Every letter has a sound, and short O says ah. So, when all the words start with the same beginning sound, that is called alliteration. Let's do our alliteration game song. Alliteration game, alliteration game. Listen to the beginning sound, they must start the same. Otter, olives, oxygen, octagon. They start the same. Let's play How Fast Can You Go? Now we're going to do this twice. Miss Fonseca is going to go first, and we're going to see how fast Miss Fonseca can go. Now, when we do it again, it'll be your turn. So let's see if you can go faster than Miss Fonseca. But first, Miss Fonseca is going to go. Ready? How fast can you go? How fast can you go? We'll take turns, say words we know. How fast can you go? Otter, octagon, olives, oxygen. Your turn. Are you ready? How fast can you go? How fast can you go? We'll take turns, say words we know. How fast? Give yourselves a big pat on the back. Say, great job, me. All right, let's do our syllables. Are we ready? Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Lives. Clap with me. Lives. Stump with me. Lives. Whisper with me. Lives. So how many syllables does olives have? Lives. They have 2 syllables. Great job. Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Octagon. Clap with me. Octagon. Stomp with me. Octagon. Whisper with me. Octagon. So octagon has how many syllables? Octagon. 3. 3 syllables. Great job. Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Otter. Clap with me. Otter. Stump with me. Otter. Whisper with me. Otter. So otter has how many syllables? Otter. 2 syllables. Great job. Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Oxygen. Clap with me. Oxygen. Stump with me. Oxygen. Whisper with me. Oxygen. Now, how many syllables does oxygen have? Oxygen. 3 syllables. So the words that have 3 syllables are oxygen and octagon. They have 3. The words that have 2 syllables are otter and olives. They have 2 syllables. Great job, boys and girls. If you did it with me, give yourselves a big pat on the back. Great job, me. All right. Now, let's do a sight word for today. Are we ready? Let me get my board. Let me look for a good sight word. Do, 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 do. Boop. Okay, we can do this one. Do, 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 do. Boop. All right. Oh, there are my markers. I'll be right back. Let me go get my markers. Oh, okay. All right. Letters, letters, letters have names. What is the name of this letter? Circle back. O, 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 O. O is the name of this letter. Letters, letters, letters have names. What is the name of this letter? Pull down straight, push up, curve over. N, 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 N. N is the name of this letter. Letters, letters, letters have names. What is the name of this letter? Slide right, push up, curve around. E, E. E, E, E. E is the name of this letter. Now, we did this letter the last week. We did this word the last week that we were in school before we went on break. Okay? So, when we have O, N, and E together, this is what word? One. One. One is our word for today. Now, which one is this? Is this one as in you got a prize for something, or is this one a number? If you said number, you are correct because one, O-N-E, spells the number one. Show me number one with your finger. Good job. One. What words rhyme with one? Let's see. Done rhymes with one. And son. S-O-N. When you are done, that means you are finished with something. Son means a boy. So a son is the boy of a mom or a dad, okay? Their son. So let's see if all these words rhyme. Let's see. Done, one, son. These three rhyme. Excuse me. Done, one, son. These three rhyme. Done, one, son. These three rhyme. They sound the same at the end. Yay! Great job. Let's write our number for today. Are we ready? Curve around and circle inside, circle inside, circle inside. You curve around and circle inside to make the number 6. Great job. Today's number is number 6. Can we count to 6 together? Let's count. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our number today is 6. Great job. Question. If this is number 6 and I flip 6 upside down, is it still 6? No, remember, when we said 6 is upside down, it is what number? It's number 9. When you flip 6 upside down, it's number 9. And then when you flip it back, it's back to number 6. So remember, 6 upside down is 9, and 9 upside down is 6. And they're both two different numbers. Now, let's say we have 6 and 9, right? If I have 6 on one side of my board, and I have 9 on the other side of my board, which number is greater? Remember, greater means the bigger number. Which one is greater? Is 6 greater than 9? Or is 6 less than 9? Or is 6 equal to 9? When it's greater, it's bigger. When it's less, it's smaller. When it's equal, they're the same. Remember, greater means bigger, less means smaller, equal means the same. Greater means bigger, less means smaller, equal means the same. So, let's count. Let's make 6 dots over here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, what number is this? 9. Let's make 9 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which number has more dots? The 6 or the 9? If you said 9 is more, you are correct. So is 6 greater than, less than, or equal to 9? Now, if you said it's less than, you are correct because 6 is smaller than 9. So which way is the alligator going to eat? Is the alligator going to eat 6 or is the alligator going to eat 9? Now, if you said he's going to eat 9, you're correct. So you're going to draw your alligator over to number 9 because 6 is less than 9. So Mr. Alligator is going to eat number 9. Ham, yum, 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 yum. Delicioso. So 6 is less than 9 because 9 is bigger than 6. Great job, boys and girls, for today. All right. So now that we are finished with our lesson for today, you're going to make sure that your parents check in their emails that they got their new name writing for this week. I've sent it to all the parents. So if you have not seen it in your inboxes, parents, please let me know so I can resend them to you. Now, this is your new one for this week. Notice we only have 1 month of the year on top, just April. So you're going to go on Monday. Remember, Monday starts with letter M. You're going to look at Monday and you're going to write your name for today. You're going to write your first and your last name. Remember to use your finger as a space. In the box, you're going to write our number for today that we just did, 6. So make sure you write number 6 in the box. On the back, you're going to practice your O's. Make sure both of your O's are different because the bigger O is capital O and the smaller O is lowercase o. So you see how I did my O's? I made my capital O's big and I made my lowercase o's really little. I drew my picture for today. I did olives, so I wrote the word olives under. Make sure you draw your picture and you label it. Your parents are going to get a picture of your board with your new letter for this week. So this will be the board that you get to select a picture from. You can do octopus, octagon, olives, owl, or otter for today. And make sure you write this number for Monday. Okay? Parents, I will be sending this to you on the reminder.